Hey everybody, it's me Tawana, and this is another episode of the Darker Side of Mental Health YouTube channel. I just did an upload with the podcast, so if you want to go catch that, you should listen to that. On this episode or section, I want to talk about medication, and I want to talk about being your own advocate. As you guys know, I have OCD, depression, severe anxiety, and PTSD, and I am highly medicated. Now, let me put a little disclaimer here. Do not do what I say. Talk to your physician. I am a bad patient, and that's just my whole spiel. But since I am a peer advocate, I want to share with you guys what I've been going through, and hopefully this will help you ask your doctor questions. Okay, so as of now, I am on gabapentin. I am on Cymbalta, and I'm on Anafranil. All three of these. Now, the Cymbalta, I have to say, was given to me because I have a hypertonic pelvic floor, which means my pelvic floor is constantly tight, and that's because my anxiety keeps me in the fight or flight mode. So that helps with the pain, and it does help with the pain. I have to admit, it does help with the pain. The Anafranil helps with the OCD, and it works wonders. The gabapentin just keeps my anxiety level at a minimum, where things will usually take me from a 0 to 100. It pretty much keep me mellow. Now, if you guys have been following the podcast, and I hope you have, before I finish, subscribe to this. Please subscribe because I'm gonna be coming on here with a lot of crazy content, the darker side of mental health. So please subscribe. Anyway, if you have been listening to my podcast since it became a podcast in 2017, when I started this journey, you know that I was on Zoloft. Zoloft worked well, but Zoloft made me gain weight. Let me rephrase that. Zoloft did not make me gain weight. Being on Zoloft, gained weight. I started eating a lot. It was crazy, right? So then, and I do not advise this to anybody, I took myself off. I took myself off the Zoloft and became a lunatic again. Got paranoid, OCD, was thinking everybody's out there to kill me and everything else. So I admitted to my doctors, because they didn't know, that I took myself off the Zoloft and that I needed help. And I got put on this regimen, the gabapentin, the Cymbalta, and the Anafranil. And it works perfectly. And I had to make a decision because, so for some reason, psychiatric medications make me and probably the 1% out there crave food. And I have no clue why. But I have to say, and be more disciplined with myself and say, hold up, you're not eating that. You need to eat healthy. You need to exercise. I have to push myself to do this, because me being off of medication at this point in my life is not a good thing. So I push myself to eat healthier. I push myself to exercise. And let me tell you, it's not like, oh, Tawana's got a perfect life. That's not the case. It's not hardly the case. What is I'm a work in progress. And as you know, some days is good or better than others. Some days are not. The same with being on medication. Sometimes my symptoms are null and void. Other times they're not. You have to manage it. And I think the medication is, for me, and I'm only speaking for me, talk to your doctor. For me, the medication works well, kind of, sort of. It works well. I always joke around, right? And also therapy, because I go to therapy every week. I'm very lucky. I'm able to go to therapy every week, but I also have a peer support counselor like I am. And you'll find all these links below that helps me when I need the help and when I'm feeling down in the dumps, when I feel like I don't want to do anything. I got all that. I got these people that, I got the support group that I could reach out to, and they're there, right? And which helps me. So I just wanted to get on here and share that with you, because I think it's important, especially when you have a chronic illness like a mental health illness, diabetes, high blood pressure, you need to be on medication. And I think it should be okay to say I'm on this medication for my depression and it made me gain weight. And you should not have to be around people that constantly bring that up. But I had that in my life. And I know I'm like all over the place and you guys are probably saying, what the hell is she talking about? Well, this won't get monetized. I had people in my life telling me this was before I got on the regimen that I am now on, medication regimen that I'm on now, that were telling me when I was on the Zoloft how fat I was. Every time I turned around, and these were people in my family. I'm not going to say any names because they may watch this, but they was telling me I was fat, telling me I need to, you need to lose weight, blah, blah, blah. And people don't understand. And because I am African American, people really don't look at mental health as a problem in my culture. So it's kind of hard to talk about it to people, like I have depression. I have to be on this medication or it's going to be a downward spiral. I'm going to go down the rabbit hole. So when I was on the Zoloft, I kept hearing, you're fat, you're fat, you're fat, you're fat. And that started to turn me into having an eating disorder. Because I started thinking, what if I starve myself? What if I don't eat, And a good friend of mine, Chrissy Hodges, she was like, wait a minute, are you going to go into an eating disorder, And you guys need to check out, and I'll link it below, Chrissy Hodges' video. She's awesome, awesome, awesome. But she pretty much brought to my attention, if you starve yourself, you're going to be creating something else, like a eating disorder, which I did not need. I don't need. So, when I consciously, awarely got on the regimen that I'm on now, I said, you know what, I'm going to work out when I can. I'm not going to do it to please anybody else. I'm doing it to please myself. I like the fact that I could think without overthinking everything. I like the fact I could leave the house and don't have to check the stove, don't have to check the locks, don't have to worry about somebody, outside stalking me. I like that fact. So I have to deal with it. And as you can see in my face, I am gaining some weight. I did gain some weight. But you know what? I have to deal with it. And I'm dealing with it because in therapy, I'm dealing with trying to like me, because for a lot of years, I did not. And it's still a battle with that. But I'm doing a lot to try to make me a better person in my head, in my life, doing things that I have to do, So I am an advocate at being an advocate for yourself. Take care of yourself. Out of all this that I rambled about, that's what I want to put across. Even if you don't have a mental disorder and you found this video just clicking through and you was like, whoa, this is a good video, I'm gonna check it out because she looks crazy. Her hair is not combed. Actually, my hair is combed, but I took it down. It's curly. I'm going to do it sometime today, but I wanted to share this message with you. And you were probably clicking around wanting to see how cluttered my house is, because I am an OCD clutterer or anything like that. I want to share this with you. Like yourself. And then what everybody say to you doesn't matter. Because trust me, I still have family members telling me I'm gaining weight and I'm fat. Okay. It is what it is. But I am in my right mind. And I'm working out, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm under doctor's care. So when my doctor tells me, hey, you need to blasey, or it's going to kill you, then after consideration, because I am a bad patient, I will work on it. Okay, guys? So again, I have to say, and you guys are going to get sick of me saying this, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I write for Newsbreak, guys. You got to check it out, because I write all kinds of stuff for Newsbreak. If you had, go on Newsbreak, look me up. I am Tawana K. Watson, and just follow this the news break, the podcast, my blogs. Keep up. I am in the midst of getting ready to publish a chapbook, a poetry chapbook about my journey with mental illness from 2017 to now. That will be out at the end of October. Also, okay, I'm trying to think of everything that I got going on. I'm writing a book. It's a first series in a trilogy that's going on. I still work a full-time job. I know. But you know what? I have to work. In America, there is nothing you can do. You have to work. And I'm going to, and a lot of people say when I say this, what the hell? I'm going to, because this is on my bucket list. I want to try to get into law school, so I'm studying right now to do just that, just to see if I could get into it. I think it's some type of accomplishment thing, but I want to prove to myself that I could do it. You know what I'm saying? I have the family and the grandkids, and you guys may know my granddaughter. She wants to be YouTube famous. Check her out. She's a little thing. And my grandboys. So I got like a full thing going on. But I wanted to get on here and share my thoughts about medication and about being your own advocate and about loving yourself before anything. You have to. You have to. And until next time, guys.